Yeah.
We're good. I've just got this. Whatever we got here.
Was Michael Jackson a Crip?
Wait. You know what episode we're on?
Should be 60.
60. Let's go.
Episode 60.
Welcome back to the Hot Take Hub
Welcome.
podcast for
Welcome,
episode
welcome,
60. We're back for another glorious week on the handmade couch. Let's get after it.
Dude, one of these days I'm gonna stain this. Nah, like I know that I've been saying
one
it.
of these days, it's summertime. We gotta get after it now.
Dude, I got 2 off days coming up. Might just get after it.
I just have to get after it.
Might just get after it.
So breaking news. I found this out on my drive over here, right? And I tried to gather as much info as I could before I got here.
Ooh.
Have you heard? You know who Sketch is, obviously.
Yeah, I know who Sketch is.
Yeah. Did you hear that it came out last night that he was a homosexual OnlyFans model?
No, I literally, yeah, someone literally said that to me. They mentioned it to me today. I was like,
That is just
it's like what?
wild.
Wait, I don't know any of the details to this.
All I haven't like done any of the details into like, you know, what he did or anything. All I know is that it was at least 3 years ago. It was before he started social media.
OnlyFans was out 3 years ago.
I mean, bro, it's 2024. OF was popping in COVID during like 2019.
Really?
Yeah. So it's years old at least. But so he was doing that like
2016.
Yeah, 2016. Yeah, so he was doing that modeling way back when. And he said that he knew it was going to come out eventually, and his plan was to eat a bullet. So thank God he was actually at the FaZe house when it came out.
What do you mean when it came out? Why is this just coming out now?
I don't know.
What do you like?
I don't know. Like
I'm like so confused.
I also don't know how this comes out.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know like
it's like it's planned.
what broke
Yeah.
or anything, but like I saw the Sketch told FaZe Banks to like not leak, but like release the receipts when everything went down. It was the text between Sketch and FaZe, because as soon as it came out, Sketch left the house and was literally going to go off himself, and then FaZe Banks reached out to him and was like, "Yo, come back, like, you know, it's chill." Yeah, he was like, "It's good, bro, like, you know, you're still our boy, like, it's whatever." And then he came back to the house, and I think he's still staying there tonight. This literally has all happened like last night, I think. So that's what I concurred.
Dude, thank God I work such long days and I don't have to.
I only found out about this like literally 30 minutes ago. I had no idea this had happened.
My roommate mentioned it to me like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I was never a fan of Sketch. I'm sorry.
I was, but like...
Well, okay, let's not say I was never a fan, because I never disliked him. It was just, I was never interested. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
So,
would
like, as much as, like, when my roommate was like, yo, like, do you still like the good dude? And I was like, I mean, I never even, like, followed the dude to begin with. I was like,
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I watched a couple of his videos, not his videos, but like he did a video with Good Golf, or not Good, but one of the guys from Good. I watched that. Like I watched him collab with other creators that I like, but I never really was like following him. So I wouldn't say I was a fan either. But and the What's Up Brother got like so annoying so quick.
Dude, well, for the
Everyone was
first
saying
like
that.
month and a half when everyone was saying that, I didn't even realize that it came from him. I thought people were just like saying that and it was like a meme. I didn't realize that it was like a quote from Sketch.
No, like that was
No.
his thing.
No, dude, yeah, I didn't realize. No, my girlfriend, she literally, I was like, she came over to play poker one night, and everyone was saying like, "That's okay, brother." Yes, like
It's okay,
yeah,
brother.
Like, yeah, like all of that, and she just kept laughing because they were like she was like,
Was I
they
there
keep-
that night?
Maybe,
Dude, because they
Well,
were saying it the night I
dude,
was
then
there.
it was probably that
I think
night.
it was that night.
No, but I was like, what? I was like, who? I was like, who is this dude? She was like, you don't know who Sketch is?
I think that's the day you showed up late too.
It might have been. But yeah, no, I was like, because I had said it before,
You
but I
are
didn't.
like extremely disconnected from like social media. Like this
I,
is facts.
I didn't realize like it
Like
was that dude that was
that
like
was like
the quote.
that was
or
a little
whatever.
after he blew up too.
Yeah, no, I think that it makes sense to that. But yeah, I was like, I don't know. Like I thought they were just saying like I thought it was just funny. Like I didn't realize that it came from this other dude. Now granted, like I mean, like if it came from him or not, like
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't know that though.
yeah, it's
But
just
yeah,
a crazy
was never a big
story
sketch guy.
to break today.
But you're right. Like what does he mean like it eventually comes out? Or like it
I
seems
mean,
like it was planned in some sort of essence. You know what I mean?
well, I feel like it sounded like he knew. Well, like when something like when you become, I think what he meant was something happened, right? 3, 4 years ago, whenever it was, and that stays on the internet forever. And I think it was about 2 years ago he started social media and like streaming,
Mhm.
and he was saying he knew that eventually, sometime while he was streaming, it was probably going to come up that he had done this in his past. And he said like that he was struggling with a bunch of different addictions at the time, like when he was doing the OnlyFans stuff. So he and I didn't know he suffered or did any of that stuff back then. So like obviously it wasn't like public knowledge. So I think what he was just saying is like it was going to become public knowledge at some point because what's on the internet once is always on the internet.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he meant.
But like why is it coming out now and not like
It was like what I saw was like one picture of him in like a fucking Superman costume, and he looked way younger. And so I think he was just doing modeling. So, but like that picture is obviously out there somewhere. So I don't know if that was like stashed in someone's camera roll, and they were just like, "Whoa, this guy looks a lot like this guy I subbed to on OnlyFans 4 years ago." Like I don't know what concurred there, but it was just crazy to I was watching like videos of people reacting. It was just wild. But shout out FaZe Banks. He was like, "Don't go on Twitter." So the first thing I did was fucking went on Twitter. And no one was like, everyone except for like Antonio Brown. Oh no, not Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown was surprisingly supportive.
What?
Dude,
Why is Antonio Brown talking about this?
Dude,
That's my question.
he runs a broadcast company. Didn't you know this?
No.
CTESPN.
Yeah, you're joking.
I'm not kidding. Get it? CTE.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
get it.
he posts a bunch of shit on Twitter. Like I swear to God, all this dude does is live on Twitter. Like that's his main source of income right now is Twitter.
He's definitely got CTE. Come on now.
Oh, 100%. But he posted and he was like, "Y'all making fun of Sketch for this is fucked up. Like mental health's a real problem." And I was like, "What the? That's not what I expected to come out of Antonio Brown's mouth." And then I see Cheetah posted,
I don't
and
know who that is.
Cheetah Tyreek Hill.
Oh.
Tyreek Hill posted and said, "Sketch really played y'all." I was like, "What?" As if like Tyreek Hill knew the whole time.
I mean,
I don't know. It was a lot of love on Twitter for Sketch though, but
crazy.
it was just a crazy thing to find out when I was coming over here.
I wonder if he made any money.
He probably made a small bag, but I don't know.
Oh, what a guy.
But I hope he's doing well because that's not something I would want leaked onto the internet.
I can't like imagine Sketch doing that. What's Sketch's real name? Do you know Sketch's real name?
Cassidy?
Oh yeah.
I think, right? Didn't that get
Yeah, Kylie Cox.
Kylie. But yeah, that was not something I had scheduled to talk about, but there's that. And speaking on that, hopefully he made a lot of money. I just saw recently that Michael Jackson's estate had over what?
Yeah, I can't believe that you just brought up
Michael Jackson's estate was in over $500 million of debt at the time of his death in 2009.
Really?
Documents filed in Los Angeles and obtained by People magazine show that Jackson owed this substantial amount to more than 65 creditors and had multiple pending lawsuits worldwide. Additionally, the estate is awaiting a final decision on a 2021 court victory with the IRS. Jackson's 3 children, the beneficiaries, are currently unable to receive funds from their trust until the IRS dispute is resolved. Bro, what is up with rich motherfuckers going into this much debt? Weren't we just talking about someone who like was in serious debt after they made a bunch of money?
Who was
feel
it?
like
Yeah,
I
it
can
was
look it up.
it was a fighter.
Yes, it was
the
fucking-
Russian dude.
Yeah,
20 million in debt or something like that.
Khabib.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell is happening with these rich
Dude,
motherfuckers?
they can't handle
They
it.
just can't
They
do
don't
their
know
money
how-
properly. Obviously,
No, they don't know how to do their money.
I'm sure Michael made a couple bags in his day.
Oh, he made more than just a couple bags, but I mean, that's like you
500
said
million is
500 mil.
crazy. Half a bill.
Dude,
That's crazy.
well, I don't even get how you get to that kind of point. It's like, how is the U.S. $34 million or $34 trillion in debt? It's like, at what point does money just stop becoming actual money and you're just saying
it's
that
not.
you're in debt?
You are.
No, but
Because like
I'm saying in his case, obviously in the United States case, trillions is a lot. But in his case, $500 million, 500 million, like, I mean, granted, it's still real money to some.
well, it's definitely real money for that
No,
case.
but it's just like, how does someone lose that much money?
Yeah, I don't know. He owed it to 65 creditors. How? I don't even know 65 people. I could not call 65 people right now off my phone and have them answer.
Not 65 people giving me money.
Nah, definitely not. I probably couldn't get 5. Like, that's crazy. I mean, I guess when you're Michael Jackson, everybody's willing to.
Dude, maybe it's because he was a Crip, yo. It's because Michael
well, you
Jackson
said
was
something-
a Crip.
Unironically, you said something about that before the podcast.
No, yeah, because I had a segment on it. I have
Yeah,
a
what
whole
do-
segment.
Let's roll.
Was
the
Michael
segment.
Jackson in a Crip?
What is you're saying? Michael Jackson was gang affiliated now.
Yes. Yes. Honestly, this might add up.
What does that mean?
This might add up.
Wait,
Well,
maybe it does.
okay, so I was
65 gang affiliated creditors.
dude, I don't know. This some producer, rapper, comedian Boo Capone
Sounds.
has
Capone
told a
sounds
story. You're thinking of a different dude.
familiar.
About how Michael Jackson and Tupac were getting in a fight, and Michael apparently called him "cuh," and "cuh" is
Stop.
what gang members
Stop.
are affiliated with the Crips. They call each other, right?
Bro, I think we forget Michael Jackson was black.
Okay, but
like-
hold on. No.
Like,
Hold on. There's more to this. MJ always wore blue. He always wore blue.
except for his red suit.
Okay.
In Thriller.
Once in a blue moon.
Like, he did it in a whole music video. A Crip would never wear red in a music video.
Dude, not unless you're Michael Jackson. I don't know. He's Crip walking. You know what I mean? He had a song called Blue Gangsta on a posthumous album. He released it after his death. He's just fronting it right in our face. Another song, I'm So Blue, that discusses how he wants to be free from the life.
Okay, wait a second.
Smooth Criminal. My
Yeah.
buddy was he was saying it to us right in front of all of our faces.
What are we like?
He definitely could fight too. Come on.
Lil Tecca is like infamous for this, rapping about shit he never had. He was like, I got red, I got blue, what you want? Talk about like rollies, but he's never touched a rollie. Flew into Paris, like he was just like a broke 19-year-old when he came onto the scene, and he was flexing a bunch of shit that he never had and he never did. But what if that's what Michael's doing? He's just like he's just singing about he's just spitting about the game, even though he never had the game. Like he's just spitting about the life because he knows people will relate to the life, even though he's not living the life.
Dude, I don't know. If you look at those music videos,
Yeah, he didn't fucking direct the music videos.
so what you're saying is the people that he was affiliated with were in gangs, but he might not have been in a gang.
It's possible. It's
Mm.
possible.
So he might
Or
have been,
they're all
might have
just,
been loaning some people some money.
or
some
they all
millions
just
and millions of
lived
dollars.
in a like they all grew up in that type of life, so they knew about it. So it's easy to recreate it when you grew up in it. You know what I mean? It's easy for me to tap into, like, when I think childhood, I literally think going to the baseball field, getting McDonald's, getting the concession stand, bang. So I could probably create a music video around fucking Little League, a Little League day. I don't know what the hell that would be about, but like for them, if they grew up knowing that, living in gang violence and stuff like that, it's probably pretty easy for them to create a music video about being a smooth criminal, about being all blue, whatever the fuck you're talking about. I'm so blue.
Dude, yeah, I'm so blue.
Are you sure it's not talking about like I'm so sad?
I mean, maybe. The way that I'm inferring.
Yeah, well, obviously you're inferring other methods here.
Dude, I don't know. If Michael Jackson was a Crip, that'd be crazy.
I wonder how many people out there that are
know
like high
know
up.
that he's a Crip.
No. I was gonna say how many people are high up in the upper echelon are gang affiliated. Like, I wonder if Snoop Dogg's really like that.
See, I feel like if he was, he'd be a Crip. But like, I don't know. Snoop always be saying that he isn't. But like, you're not gonna outright say it. Like, Snoop's definitely killed a dude. Come on, that's a hot take. Has Snoop Dogg killed a person?
Probably.
I
don't know dude's personal life. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be pointing fingers, but wouldn't be surprised.
Speaking of killing people, a Florida man, Michael Fleming, was arrested after attempting to withdraw 1 cent from Chase Bank.
Dude, I heard about
in
this.
Sumter County.
Yeah, no, I heard about this.
When the teller informed him that such a small transaction was impossible, Michael's response was perceived as threatening, prompting the teller to call the police. Deputies arrived and detained Fleming, who now faces a felony robbery charge.
I've got a couple things to say to this. Because I thought about this. This was actually another thing that I was going to talk about, so it's actually funny you brought it up. But I think this was more of a plea or a call for help than an actual.
What?
He was a homeless man, and low key, I feel like he was trying to get himself arrested so that he had a place to stay and
It'd be very smart.
And yeah, I mean, what else are you gonna do? Like that, most people. I'm not saying most people, but like, if you're homeless, going to jail isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world. And doing it in this manner, I mean, he didn't hurt anybody. The fact that he's facing a crazy felony is actually wild.
Well, if you think about it,
like, it was attempted robbery. But
he gets a felon, right? He becomes a felon, goes to prison for a year or two, and then if he comes out and tries to apply for jobs, the felony charge is going to hurt him. But when, like, if an employer was to ask what was the felony charge, and he says, I attempted to rob a bank of a penny so that I could go to jail, so that I could get off the streets, I'd hire him. It's kind of smart.
Well, no, so
problem solving right there.
I genuinely feel like that was because if you're going to a bank to rob them, why are you robbing them for 1 cent? You know what I mean?
It wasn't robbing. He was attempting to withdraw.
Even that too. You know what I mean? So like, it wasn't like he actually went in there with guns blazing and saying, "Get on the ground, give me all your money."
His response was perceived as threatening. That's very loose terms here.
Yeah, and I genuinely feel that it was more for the sense that he just wanted a place to sleep, a place to eat, because and honestly, if that doesn't show how messed up the United States is, low key, like, that going to jail is sometimes better than staying on the streets, like.
Dude, this is the type of shit that pisses me off about the political parties right now, is that we have a man attempting to rob a bank of a penny just so that he can fucking get off the streets.
Yeah.
Like, what if we just fix our homeless problem instead of talking about our 6 handicap fucking president and golf? Like, what if we talk about the homeless issues? All right?
I'm with you on that. But I think it was more of a call for help. Would you say so or no?
I didn't think about it like that, but that makes a lot of sense.
It?
I just perceived it as a misunderstanding,
like a crazy dude.
But
just like
now that I heard Florida man, I disregarded all intelligence whatsoever. But
guy's low key smart.
That would be a very intelligent thing to do.
Yeah.
Speaking of homelessness and theft, this was going to be later in the podcast, but it ties in nicely here. In London, I've heard several people say this, several influencers saying how terrible the theft and the crime in London is right now. Land Rovers in London are resorting to a drastic measure to safeguard their vehicles amid a surge of thefts. They are chaining their cars to trees. The same way you'd chain a bike to a fucking a bike stand.
If it works, it works.
Dude, that's crazy though.
But I mean, realistically, all you need is just some clippers, and you can
No.
the chain.
No. Fucking like the chain links are that big. Like I'm talking about like construction grade chains.
Like one of these just links is like 5 pounds.
No, legit, dude. I saw a picture of one of these things, back of a G-Wagon. It looked like right to the fucking like tire or something that was mounted. Just a chain, bro.
Well, dude, it's low-key easy to steal a car nowadays. It's easier than what it was 10 years ago, because
I feel like it's always low-key being easy to theft a car.
No, but now it's even easier because of the remote control and the push start.
Yeah.
If they somehow have an inside job, not inside job, but if they have somehow acquired the software needed to literally just grab the VIN of the car, put it into the software database, and then they can create a new key fob, like what the dealership does when you lose your key. I mean, like, it's just so easy. They literally walk up, read the VIN, go back, put it in, create a key, come out, push start, drive the car away.
The thing I quoted this from said, thieves have particularly targeted models with keyless entry systems, such as Range Rover Sports, Range Rover Evokes, and Land Rover Discovery Sport. The vulnerability has prompted owners to take physical security measures to deter the thieves and protect their vehicles. So, I mean,
like low-key, we got to start putting the VIN elsewhere. Like, put the VIN maybe like inside in the glove box or something. Why is it on the outside so that everybody can just read it?
Just put it on like the inside of the driver's door.
Yeah, somewhere that isn't easily seen.
Like, you know, like where they put the. Remember when we had to see like what liters your gas was, and it was like on the inside of the thing? Just put it on like the inside seal of the.
Oh, you're saying like
car.
Under the trunk,
or there too.
So like you gotta push the button from inside to open the trunk. And like it's not that bad, but I don't see any reason why you need the VIN to be displayed right on the windshield. You know what I mean?
Maybe for convenience for like car dealerships, so they don't accidentally sell the wrong one. But
if it's just, at the car dealership, just pop the trunk.
Hey, I'm just saying convenience. People are lazy these days. I don't know.
But no, I think that's just an easy solution fix.
Oh, I agree. I 100% agree.
Or let's maybe up something, change some sort of technology so that people can't just switch it in and out and create a new key fob.
Yeah,
so easily.
I feel like these key fobs should probably be encrypted with some higher level of security when I paid $100,000 for this car.
Well, dude, what people were doing a couple months ago before I think they realized that they could just grab the VIN and create a new fob.
I just had a brilliant idea.
They would literally somehow like go up to the window with like an antenna, and they would just, I don't even know what the word is.
I don't know what they were doing. But I saw the video of it.
They would excite the key essentially so that the car would start without them even grabbing the key.
Yeah, they would like get an antenna and literally walk it to the front of the house, and then have another antenna near the car and try and like jump the key.
Yeah,
it was weird. I did see videos of that.
But it worked.
Yeah, I saw some pretty expensive cars getting lifted off that little trick. What I just thought of, what if we went back to fingerprinting? You know how you used to have the fingerprint to unlock the iPhone? What if you have to put your fingerprint on the key and the fingerprint unlocks the key? So like you can't unlock the car without the fingerprint being in the key. I feel like that's not like too expensive of a security measure.
See, I think the only problem with that would then be the battery if it dies.
Oh, that's already a problem. How often have you had to replace your key fob battery?
I have
you
turnkey.
Yeah. I've had mine for a while though. I have not had to replace that thing.
I have a nice key. No fob on that. But my grandfather's.
I could also see it being a problem unlocking the car if you have like not a chauffeur. What's the word I'm looking for? Valet though. How does like valet use your car? Or like if I
I think
toss
in
my,
that point you just then they can use the manual key.
it's not a bad idea.
Like get rid of the push start. Why does push start even
Yeah,
exist?
it's actually lazy as fuck.
I
don't
don't get why push start exists. At what
I'm
point?
sure there's I'm sure there's
No,
a
it's
reason.
definitely for usability purposes. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so much easier to push the button than put the key in and turn it.
Well,
But
I don't know.
no, dude, that's
I'm trying to,
why
like,
else would you switch from a turn
well,
key?
I'm trying to imagine the mechanics behind turning a key to igniting the battery to starting the engine. I'm trying to think like what the mechanics look between that, and if it's easier because everything's run through a computer system now. Like your engine is fed info through a computer system now on these higher tech like Land Rovers that cost hundreds of thousands. It's all communicating. So I'm thinking like the push to start is easier. I don't know. I'm sure
Nah,
there's a reason.
do away with the push to start. Go back to the good old ding ding ding. Like, dude, bring that back.
I mean, I still have that, bro.
Well, yeah, no, I know, but
We're
like
still living in
for
that life.
2025 cars, or I don't even know.
I
Are
don't
they?
think
They're
that's-
probably making 2026 cars, realistically.
It's probably not far. It's probably they're probably starting.
Dude,
Yeah, but think, bro, Tesla's trying to make self-driving cars. You think they're going back to fucking turn the key?
dude, they should. They should bring back the good old OG stuff,
Dude, a Tesla is probably my next car, easy. I think like 40,000 miles on the 2023 models, they're going for like 20K.
Really,
That's like,
it's not bad.
that's not bad at all. That's easy.
Like for monthly payments, that's not bad.
No, that's shit low. And that compared to what I'm driving now is worlds of difference.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, gas mileage.
bro, my AC doesn't work. Like, I don't know how to turn the fucking change oil light off.
Ooh.
My shit's, we changed that like 2 months ago. It still comes on.
Dude, what? Yeah, you gotta figure that out.
I do. I think I just gotta look up a quick YouTube video.
It definitely takes like 5 minutes.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
we did it one other time.
We definitely did it already.
Yeah,
but
we've
like
done
I
it
just
before.
haven't done it yet.
Talking though about Teslas, did you see what California's trying to do?
Are you talking about the energy law or tax?
Yes.
The mileage tax?
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Right. I mean, look, dude, they're always fucking taxing.
Listen, we
They're
went
always
to
taxing.
war over a 3% tax.
Bro, I'm down.
This country, the United States, went to war over a 3% tax.
I tried to go into the U.S. Army. This is facts. You guys can look up my fucking MEPS records. Just kidding. That's classified. But they won't let me go into that war, but I'll fucking go into a civil war, bro. I'll throw hands with anyone. It's on site. Dude, I'm tired of these taxes, brother. And I'm only 21. It's just getting started, brother. He's just getting started. I got another 80 years on this shit. I am going to riot sooner than later.
I don't know what America needs to wake up.
What happens?
Yeah. No, I don't know why everyone's just like chill with it. You know what I mean?
Bro,
it's like you just keep. I mean, as much as you hate it, they just keep doing it.
So I was literally thinking about this last night. I started the thought with some people shouldn't be able to vote, which we've talked about before, but it started when we pushed equality for all, and that's gonna sound weird. It's gonna sound weird, right? But so the legal age to vote is 18. Just kidding. 18. Yes. I almost said 21 for some reason. Let's relax. 18, right? Why don't we let 10-year-olds vote? Because we would say they're not mature or mentally developed enough or smart enough or mature enough to vote, right? We need to stop saying that everyone is equal. Because some people on this fucking earth are at the age of 40 still not smart enough, still not mature enough.
I agree.
And like, we need to put an IQ test or something in the works to where only people above a certain IQ level can vote. It is a problem.
Yeah, dude. But now you're going back to like segregation. Dude.
Look. This
you
is something.
Think when the slaves wanted to get their vote, they had to take a test. And this test was extremely hard. Now, granted, it was extremely like it was made so that they would fail. But at the same time, if you did make a test, yeah, I agree. Like you gotta,
we gotta have something, dude, because
yeah,
people who are literally just ill if ill informed are making like I do believe everyone should have the chance to vote if you want to educate yourself and be knowledgeable about the
yeah.
things you're voting on. I think you should
Gotta
definitely be able to
you gotta
vote.
dive in. It's like getting a degree. You gotta get your degree to vote.
It's crazy.
Or like a
You're not,
CDL.
yeah,
It's
like
like getting a CDL, but now you're just getting your voter's registration. You know what I mean? You're getting
exactly.
your voter's
If
license.
I know, and we're gonna get into some illegal immigration here, but when you immigrate into the country, you have to take a citizen's test so
Mm.
that you're um so that you know how the US government works so that you can vote and make the correct decisions based off that. Some people drop out of fucking middle school and for certain reasons, I'm not judging, but I just think they're not informed as I am. So maybe I mean we're getting canceled for this for
No,
sure.
dude, no, I
But
agree. There's too much leniency, and realistically, too much freedom is bad in some case. And okay, it's not even too much freedom in a sense because
this
we've
sounds
always
terrible
had
for sure.
freedom, but it's in the sense of like there's there is too much power for too many dumb individuals.
And I'm not saying you have to have an IQ of 150 to take
Yeah.
to do this, right? I'm just saying
Nah, but you got to at
some
least
people
like
you
be
got to
able to
be able
name
to
10
read.
countries.
Like,
I mean,
like that's what I'm saying. Like, I just need you to be able to list 5 states, one senator, maybe.
yeah,
Like, list the vice president.
yeah,
These
not
are
hard
basic
stuff. Yeah,
things.
not hard stuff. But dude, I love watching those videos of New Yorkers. Dude, there's some dumb people.
I
Dude,
love
there are
watching
some dumb people,
that
and it's
mic'd up, and they're like, "Can you list 2 states? Texas, Mexico. Oh,
dude,
oh.
where is the Queen of England from? Canada, dude. That was. It's just like
It's
what?
tough, man. It's tough out here. I'm
I
not against. Look, I'm not against the Civil War, and I'm not against like you shouldn't be able to just like send in your first and last name and get your voter's registration. I think there should be like a 10-question survey saying, I know who the president is now.
Mhm.
I know 5 states.
Yeah.
I know just like basic knowledge because I think we're really going downhill quick. Something's got to check us up. We got to do something. I don't know,
No,
but it's
I'm
bad.
in 100% agreement. That in the next 5 years, hopefully way sooner, like something needs to change.
Literally,
I mean,
these taxes are insane, dude. Biden wants to implement. I don't think it's Biden. I think
yeah, come
the
on, be
Democratic
real.
Party
Yeah, be real.
wants
Be
to
real.
implement like a 51% capital gains tax. For what? For what? If I go in and I deposit my hard-earned money, which I'm already fucking taxed on
Mhm.
because you took my income tax, and I say, Nvidia is a great investment. I looked at their fundamental analysis. I looked at their revenue versus their expenses, and I think they're worth this much. I put 10K into there, turn it into 15K, right? Wow, 5 grand. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna pay off my student fucking loans or something, right? Nah, 50%. What?
Yeah,
What did they do? What did the government do?
I actually hate taxes.
It's
It
insane.
yeah, no,
It's
I'm with you.
insane. Why should the
And
government take a portion of my pie on something they didn't work for? Now, not saying income tax shouldn't be a thing, but capital gains, I think, is a separate. We gotta separate this shit.
no, I agree. Because yeah, at the end of the day, you need some taxes to get some stuff done, but the amount of like you do need roads and stuff like that. But the amount that you're getting
We're
taxed
taking too
for,
much now.
yeah, nah.
I'm trying to
There's
survive. I
there's
can't afford a
levels
house,
to this
brother.
shit, yeah.
There is.
There's levels to this.
There is.
Uh,
Speaking of that, let's finish up here. Then I can.
no, you got it.
Speaking of taxing, Dior and Amiri just got leaked by the IRS. I think.
I don't
Let's
know
see
what
here.
that is. I know
Dior.
Dior, like the brand.
Amiri's like just a separate.
Okay.
Whatever. But an Italian investigation oh my gosh, uncovered that Dior's handbags, which sell for $2,780
They're fake.
cost approximately $57 to produce.
I mean, but that's
Well,
not like
sorry, I said Amiri.
groundbreaking.
Armani. Armani's bags retailing at $1,900 cost around $99 to make. Reports indicate that workers faced harsh conditions, including long hours, poor safety measures, and are required to sleep on site and meet production commands. Electricity data confirmed that their work continued nonstop during nights, holidays, and even and the Italian police raided their suppliers,
Dude,
revealing
I
these
mean,
practices.
yeah, that's crazy, but am I shocked? No.
No.
Dude, this is like every single company. I bet an iPhone, I bet this thing costs maybe $75 to actually make.
Probably.
Not 75, but like still.
No, I'd
for-
say probably like 75.
Dude, the upcharge on stuff
crazy.
is crazy. It's criminal. It's actually criminal.
All I can say is buy assets, not liabilities. Because that's the only way you'll ever be financially stable is if you buy assets. Stocks, real estate. I can't think of any others right now. Well, we'll talk about that later.
Land.
Yeah, that's real estate, so we're still in the same bucket here. But
art.
businesses
That's an asset.
Yeah, it could be considered an asset. Because you need your money to appreciate in value, or else you're going to be paying 1,000% upcharges. Or you could own a small portion of the pie of these companies that are scamming us for. I can't even do the math on that upcharge because 57. How many times is 57
and it's
going
like
to 2,800?
See,
a lot.
The company would then though
56x.
the company would go on though to say, well, you got to then realize like there's an import charge, like you got to import those bags everywhere. Then you gotta pay all the people that are shipping that. You get like I feel like the company would somehow break it down to make it justified, but at the same time, like no, it's not justified.
It's not even like
they would try to make it seem acceptable, but
it is a high-end luxury good. So it is for only people that, can afford to spend their excess cash on something of luxury. But to me, it's the ethics behind the creations of these things. One, pay the workers comparable wages and make it safe working spaces. That's all I really care. If some rich fucker wants to go spend $3,000 on a bag, that's on them. But at least pay the workers correctly and let them take vacations, just safe working spaces.
Yeah, like whatever they're making, they could probably be making double, if not
double,
if not quadruple.
Quadruple. Because if you think about that, if they quadruple all their expenses on the bag, that would put a 57 cost up to 210, 220. God forbid they only make $2,500 instead of the $2,630 they're making.
Ugh.
Whoa. Yeah, that's like we could be just benefiting so many people's lives. Instead, we gotta take all the money.
It doesn't shock me though, dude. There's probably everything, but no,
Yeah,
I know that
everything
iPhones are low key cheap to make.
Oh yeah,
And
I mean,
dude, it's like everything.
like the research and development. I like. It's different between creating like these pants. These pants.
No, I think the best way to explain it, and that that these don't actually cost what they sell them for, because the next year when the new model comes out, it's already $300 cheaper.
Yeah.
So it's like, why didn't you just originally sell it at that price before?
Because
you're trying to make as much money as you can.
Yeah, they're selling the innovation and the brilliance behind it, but then next year, same thing's getting released.
It's like, and you can still buy the exact same phone a year later for $300 less. But it's the exact, like, nothing has changed other than a new model has come out. So it's not even like you're paying for the product in that sense. You're literally just paying that price to get an iPhone.
Yeah.
And I low-key think that they're no more than $200.
No,
to actually
I would say they're probably in the realm from 100 to 200 hardware cost. Hardware and labor combined, probably south of 200. Now, if you, price in the cost of research and development to develop the innovative technology, maybe we go north of 200. But still, it's crazy. Hey, shout out Apple, They're what, the second biggest
mean,
company in the world. They gotta do what they gotta
dude,
do.
just the gigabyte change alone is like $100, and you know that memory chips do not cost that much. Like to go from 128 to 256 is like I think $100 more, and you know that that card is maybe
They could,
a couple.
you know what they could do? They could just give everyone 500 gigs of storage, and have it be a flat cost for the phone.
Yeah.
And so they have the tiers.
Yeah.
Upcharge $200 for 200 more gigs of data.
And they're making so much more money off of
Yeah,
that.
I mean, like the cost, but the cost between your phone being
Like,
128 and a
memory
500
cards-
gig,
Yeah.
it's $12 to them, maybe.
Yeah, memory cards are not expensive, realistically speaking.
It's just tough out here. Bro.
Like, you could probably get a terabyte card, so like a micro SD or some sort for cheap.
I bought a Gamecast or something, but I don't know, a terabyte storage for my Xbox,
yeah.
and it was like $60.
Mm,
But I'm getting charged, and that's for a finished product.
yeah.
And I'm getting upcharged $100 for an extra 200 gigs on my phone.
Not even
What
like
is
a terabyte,
happening?
Yeah.
What is happening, bro? The upcharge is crazy.
No, it's criminal.
You know someone who would never upcharge?
No.
Mr. Beast.
Mr.
Shout out Mr. Beast.
Dude.
It's this
That guy's got
the video that he released is like
bread.
old by now, but he built 100 homes for people in South Africa. Or not South Africa, South America, I think it was. Like
Dude, this guy's just building everything. Dude,
just
I
beast,
looked
beast stuff.
do you know how many subscribers he has?
I'm not sure. A lot. I'm gonna say he's coming up on 200 million. So I'm gonna say like 174. 174 million.
Dude,
Which way am I?
you're wrong.
What?
It's way more.
More.
Dude, yes. He's got more than T-Series, dude.
No, he did not.
Dude, he's got 300 million subscribers.
Wow.
Isn't that
I didn't think he crossed
absolutely
200 million yet.
nuts?
That's crazy. He didn't beat T Series yet, did he?
Dude, T-Series has less.
No.
Yes.
I don't believe that.
I'm
Dude, the
going
last
to
video
YouTube.
I watched, he was like, let's try and beat T Series.
Ready to start your
I'm
embroidery?
going.
Okay. And we're starting embroidery businesses now.
Dude, I'm
Cut.
going. I remember when T-Series versus PewDiePie was the thing. Dude,
Yeah.
T-Series, 269 million.
I think that's between all Mr. Beast's channels. He has 300 something.
T-Series, 269.
269.
Nah, dude, you're literally about to be mind blown.
300 mil!
Dude.
Congratulations, Mr. Beast, for hitting 300
Dude,
million subscribers today!
That's just his
Woo!
main. That's just his main.
He closed all the other ones down.
Oh,
Other
yeah.
than Beast Philanthropy.
Wait,
because
why? I didn't know that.
YouTube has a new thing where it'll automatically dub all of your videos.
What does that mean?
So dubbing is like having someone speak. So he used to have the similar channels.
Yeah,
for
because it
different
was in different. I
languages.
knew that.
But now YouTube has a feature where it'll automatically have someone speak over it for you, like as soon as the video is uploaded. So you can click on one of his videos and then change the language that you're listening to it in. So he doesn't need those channels anymore. So now that's what he had. I swear to God, he went from like 170 million to like 300.
So
like,
you think
in a
that's
couple
what it was?
months.
Like all the subs just went to one
It
thing?
probably did. But I'm
Dude,
not like, you know.
I mean, dude, 300 million?
That's crazy.
Dude, 300 million.
Look, dude, it's crazy to me that, like, I don't know why in my head, like, I think we're the biggest and best country, but I think India has like 3 times the population we have.
Dude, more.
It's close to. They have like 1.1 billion, I think, or no. Yeah, they have like 1.1 billion, and we're somewhere around like 274 million, I think. Was I correct with that?
So the United States population is 333 million,
330.
and India's is 1.47 billion.
Yeah, they're so much bigger. That's
So they're like
crazy.
4 times bigger.
That's insane. But our land-wise, we are so much bigger. It's insane.
Are we?
We gotta be. Gotta be. I feel like we're. Or maybe not a lot. We're easily.
Oh
bigger
yeah,
though.
America is about 3 times bigger than India. Okay. For some reason, I thought that they were like closer. Dude, I remember
So
though
think
when
about how compact that is.
when
Oh
the
my
T
God.
Series PewDiePie.
Oh
thing
yeah, that thing
like,
was huge.
Like
Yeah.
race to 100 million. And now we just got Mr. Beast cruising at
300
300 million. It's like,
Bro, I wonder what he's gonna get for 500 million subs. Like, you know how they got the play buttons and stuff.
to even fathom, dude,
I guarantee
500
you, within 2 years, he's at
million,
500 million.
dude, 500 million subscribers is
Wait,
nuts.
he almost is eclipsing the entire U.S. population in sub count.
No, that's
That's
why. No,
insane.
dude, that's why I'm saying, like, dude, 500 million
Wow.
is hold on.
We have 400 subs.
It's a 16th
Shout out
of the
Hot
world,
Take Up.
dude. Every 1 out of 16 people in the world would know Mr. Beast, essentially.
That is insane.
If he had 500 million subscribers,
I mean, that's
1 out of every 16 people in the whole world. I bet my mom doesn't know who Mr. Beast is.
I was
though.
gonna ask. I was gonna ask when we had done this. I was gonna be like, I wonder. It's just,
dude.
like,
How do you
numbers
think he
that are
feels?
numbers that are. I genuinely think he doesn't care. Not that he doesn't care. I just don't think it's like actively on his mind.
Dude, like,
I think he just
how
like,
much
all right, well,
bread does he have? Do you think?
dude? I don't know. Like,
Dude, this one video just like slight 80 million views. Slight. This other one, 159 million. I wonder what his most viewed video is.
he's about to drop a banger. I think it's this upcoming weekend. He's like he's personally said it's the greatest video he's ever released. It's
267
Logan Paul's in
million
it, Kai
views.
Cenat's in it, Ludwig's in it. They got the biggest and the biggest streamers and shit are in it. He said it's gonna be fucking crazy.
Dude, that is actually crazy. Dude, his total views is 67 billion.
Oh my god! And then what? You make like $1 to $2 per 1,000 views. So divide that by 1,000.
Dude, he's making bread.
What is that? 67. You said 67 billion
Yeah.
divided by
67.
1,000. You do that math. That gets you 670 million.
I don't know, maybe.
Holy shit! You mean $670 million? No way. No, I fucked up the math. 67 million, maybe though.
1, 2, 3. 67 million.
Fuck. It's like not a lot, but it's a lot. And that's if he's getting $1 per 1,000 views, and that's on the lower of the AdSense.
That's
Like
gross.
some people can make up to $5.
67 million. Oh my god.
Damn, that's crazy.
What a guy.
No.
Dude, did you see what else
And
Mr.
he's
Beast was
building
doing though?
hundreds of
He's doing
houses.
like a bodybuilding thing or something like that.
Yeah, I
He's
saw
doing
that.
that challenge.
Yeah, I watched that video.
Dude, what a guy.
Yeah, he did it. He started it like 2 years ago, and he did it like a body transformation against someone.
I
forget
thought
his
that
name.
was like new that he was doing that.
No, he did like the video just got
Like he had a
released.
year or something to do that.
Yeah, but he started it like 2 years ago.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Oh.
he looks pretty shredded. Iraq. It was against Iraq, I think.
Oh.
And yeah, they were like working out every day, and if one of them missed a singular day of working out, they'd have to get the other person's name tattooed somewhere on their body.
Oh, I thought it was they had to go to a bodybuilding competition and whoever did worse got the other person's
Oh,
name tattooed. Like
it
whoever
was
lost.
something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, but
Dang.
they got shredded, and they were like low key sad at the end because they like looked at their before and afters, and they were like, "Wow, 2 years of lifting weights is not that impressive." Like, because their bodies, like, yes, they had lost body fat, but
Mhm.
like muscular wise, they didn't build 50 pounds of muscles.
Just means they were doing it wrong, low key.
No,
Nah. I hate to be the Debbie Downer in this situation, but no, they were doing it wrong. You can build mass quickly if you do it right. I'm sorry.
What are we quoting right as? Like taking steroids?
No, obviously, whatever plan that they were on was not a good proper plan. Like there was no
I
variation.
disagree.
No. 2 years you should be ripped. I'm sorry. If you if you
No.
train for 2 years straight, you should be ripped. I'm sorry. No. Yes.
Zeke, up until this year, I had lifted weights 5 to 6 times a week for 5 years straight.
Dude,
I stopped like the beginning of this year, but I was bodylifting for 5 years.
dude, no, I'm telling you. from what I have learned in school, if you do not have any
I mean,
muscle
I
gain,
had muscular change, but like,
yeah, it's called muscle hypertrophy,
yes, I know.
dude, and you should see results within 6 to 9 weeks.
What are you quoting as results?
Like
Like, I
actual
could.
physical change. Like you should see muscle hypertrophy, which literally means muscle growth. The muscle should be bigger. And if
It,
it's not, that means that your principle of variation is not great enough. Like you
it,
need to be adapting. If your body's doing the same stuff all the time, like I that this is my that's my hot take.
no,
As like if you don't see results in 2 years, like you're doing something wrong.
it's just what do you define as results? Like when I started versus like last year, I was putting up so much more weight. Like I was physically stronger by a lot,
Yeah.
but like I would not have considered myself shredded.
No, but not everyone's trying to get to that state. But I'm saying like if you're trying to get shredded, 2 years is more than enough time. Like
I
you
don't think
can,
they
I
were.
think you can get shredded in a year, low key. Like if you actually took the
I
time
don't
and
think they were
grinded.
trying to build
Yeah,
for
I don't think they were trying to do it like
get
that.
down to like oh my god,
Like,
Chris Bumstead. I don't think
yeah.
they're trying to get like Chris Bumstead shredded, but they were trying to build muscle,
Mm.
and they definitely did. But I think they were expecting to look like a bodybuilder, but they still looked just like a semi-buff human being.
I don't know, man.
But then you got to think they also started like overweight. Like they
Yeah,
started overweight YouTubers who ate McDonald's and shit.
dude, but I
And
also feel like that should be easier. Dude, cutting is way easier than gaining. If you genuinely think
they
about it,
are what?
like
But they had no muscle. They had never lifted before. Like they didn't start from a lifting background. They were cutting and gaining at the same time.
when I say it's easier in that sense because fat takes up a larger space, like you have enough muscle mass to carry the fat.
Yeah.
So like when you're burning that fat, you should actually you should be gaining quicker. Like it's easier to that dude, that's why some fat people get ripped because it's low key. That's why you
Yeah.
bulk. That's why you literally bulk and get fat.
Maybe that's what I need to do. Just going. I've already been bulking.
No,
I've already
dude,
been
no.
bulking for like 3-4
No, I'm
months now.
being so serious though. Like that is literally the reason why people essentially purposely get fat.
Dude, you know what's weird? So I used to be. I still wish I was. I just fell out of my routine. But I was lifting literally 5 days a week minimum for since junior year of high school. So 4 years now. And after I stopped, which was like earlier this year, bro, so many people are like, bro, are you lifting? I'm like, bro, I've been lifting for 4 fucking years. I stopped. And now you're like, I'm getting big. I think it's because I'm just like putting on fat and I'm bulking. And they're just like, yo, you're getting big, yeah? I'm like, bro, what the fuck you talking? I stopped lifting and now I'm getting big. Are you fucking shitting me right now?
Dude, I mean,
I've heard it literally more in the past 5 months than I have the past 4 years when I was lifting every fucking day.
yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
It's fucked.
The results are finally coming in.
It's fucked,
The
dude.
results are finally coming in. I mean, this is also going to sound interesting, but I low key feel that if you are trying to gain strength, incrementally a good baseline to track your progress, every 4 weeks, your weight should at least increase by 5 pounds. And if you can't do that until obviously you get to a point where you just can't go anymore.
I guess.
But
Dude,
like
so
every 4 weeks, you should be able to gain 5 pounds.
all right, as
Not when I say
Jesus Christ.
I mean 5 pounds in the sense of what you're pushing, not 5 pounds.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No. I mean like
Holy shit.
the weight that you're pushing.
Okay.
Like that's a good, I think, baseline to track.
Okay.
And that if you're not able to increase
Yeah.
like you're doing something wrong.
That makes sense.
After 4 weeks, like with 4 weeks of training, you should at least be able to
So
add
every
5 more
year
pounds.
you should be adding 50 pounds to your lift.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like eventually, it's an inverse.
Exponential.
Yeah, it's an inverse curve. So
Yeah.
like it grows fast and then slowly will plateau.
Oh, trust me, I know what plateaus.
But
Trust me, I know.
but like I think that's a good way to track it essentially, and that if you can't do that, like you got to switch something up. You're not doing something right.
Yeah, when I started lifting, I was like, I my body fat percentage stayed the same pretty much the whole way through. I probably started like 20% something, ended like 22%. But I started at like 136, ended at like 155. So I probably put on roughly 20 pounds of muscle.
Mhm. No, because like your body can only lift so much. Literally, due to the
Yeah.
laws of physics, like you cannot at some point just keep gaining muscle to. At some point, it stops. Like you do plateau eventually. You might be able to add like a half pound here, a half pound there, but at some point, you're not adding 5 pounds
Yeah,
every 4 weeks.
no.
Um,
But
and
you're
then
saying they should have.
yeah,
But
like I think as any basic person starting or whatnot, like
I think
it's just crazy to think that after 2
I think
years,
you got confused with powerlifting versus bodybuilding because they were bodybuilding, which is just showing off your physique. So even though they definitely probably added dumb weight to their lifts, they couldn't see the physical change in their body change a lot. They said they saw minor changes, but like they didn't look like Chris Bumstead at the end, which was like they weren't obviously expecting to look like him, but they were expecting after 2 years of consistent training to look like ripped as fuck. But they were like, I look better, but not super fucking shredded. That's just
I don't
that's
know.
honestly
In
how
my
my
opinion,
feelings.
you give me anybody and you give me 2 years, I think I can make them ripped. But that's just me. I like
And it's like it just to me it's what do you define as ripped? Like you could get them down to like 3% body fat.
that. Like I mean, like yeah,
But like
3 to 5%
big are
body
they
fat.
they're not going to be big.
They'll be at least able to lift 225. Like if they genuinely wanted it.
It's so hard for me to say yes or no because like how tall are they? What's their starting weight? Like it's
If they genuinely like wanted it.
no, they don't. Like if I gave you someone that was Wembenyama's build, he's not pushing 225.
2 years though, dude. 2 years is so much time.
I know it is, but dude.
But also like that comes back to physics. Someone like Wembenyama or whatever.
I don't know how to fucking pronounce his name. Fuck it.
Dude, his lifts are so much harder than other people.
Yeah, I know.
And that literally just comes
That's what
down
I'm
to
saying.
basic
You said
physics.
anyone. You said anyone 2 years though. That's what I'm saying. Like I think it's
okay. Well, I retract my statement, but I switch it to I can make anyone look ripped in 2 years.
I mean, yeah, I think that's just cutting fat though.
Yeah.
Their goal wasn't to cut fat; it was to build muscle.
They should have cut fat, and they would have seen more results because they definitely built. No, but like you're saying, like they didn't see the results that they were expecting. They were expecting to look more buff, but in order to look more buff, you got to cut that fat.
No, because if you cut fat on a fucking skinny cat, it's still a skinny cat. It's like it doesn't fucking.
Nah, it could be built, it could be muscular.
But it's not.
Dude, my dog. You know how muscular my dog is?
Yeah, but she's legit like fucking 2% body fat.
Dude, but she's strong. She looks ripped too, dude.
That's just not the same thing at all, though.
I don't know. That's just my take.
That's valid.
Okay. We're gonna transition into some less crazy stuff. I was eating food yesterday.
You do be grubbing.
And this was just something that came to my mind, and I want to know if you related to this or other people relate, because I feel like it's really odd for me to be the only person. I was eating chicken wings, and so you get buffalo sauce and yada yada yada, like all over.
Yep.
And then I also had some pasta to the side.
What the fuck? Okay, no, you're the only fucking person, brother.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Why the fuck did you have chicken wings and pasta?
But that's not what this is about.
What type of fucking meal were you having?
That's not what this is about. But what
shit.
this is about is this is about the utensil. Instead of cleaning my fingers, I just picked up the utensil and ate it, like with the buffalo sauce on my fingers still, right?
You ate the pasta with your hands.
No, with a fork. What I'm saying, and is so weird, like I don't if you know that
I don't even know what the fuck was happening during this meal, bro.
I don't know
what the hell.
If you know that the utensil is gonna get cleaned, does it matter if you're making the utensil dirty? That's what I'm getting at here. Like I'm putting my greasy.
Think about how dumb of a question that is.
No, because I low key feel like it's
If
not
you're
a
gonna
dumb.
dirty the utensil, doesn't matter if it's gonna get clean.
No, I mean in the. Okay.
I know what you're saying, but it sounds stupid.
No, it's definitely a stupid thing, but I don't.
Okay.
I'm not explaining this the best.
No, you're talking about the handle of the utensil.
Yes.
Does it matter if it gets dirty or not, since your hands are already dirty?
Yeah, like I'm not shaking other people's hands while I'm eating.
Yeah, like
so
this
like
is a messy meal. Like
yeah,
it's like eating barbecue, right? You just got done eating ribs, and now you're gonna because fucking going from hot wings to pasta. I can't fucking relate to that at all. But I just ate my ribs, and now I want to go get myself some mac and cheese. But I got my fork here. I don't want to fucking raw dog mac and cheese in my mouth, so I'm gonna dirty my handle of my fork to get me some mac and cheese.
No, what I'm saying is I don't like if you were at dinner, right? And you were grubbing on some chicken or something.
Stop. Switch to fucking food, dude.
No,
I would never do this.
No, I'm saying I just wouldn't want to be like, would I get judged in a setting if I am dirtying the end of this?
That's what I'm saying. Switch to barbecue.
Okay, well, if it's barbecue, well, so like I finish my wing and then I pick up and take a bite and then I go back to eating wings, right? But I'm not cleaning my fingers because I'm not shaking anyone's hands, but I'm leaving that utensil dirty now, essentially. Like it's gonna get clean. Like the whole thing's going in the dishwasher.
Obviously.
It's not like only
you're
one
saying
end is...
if you were at my house and you did this,
yeah, would you look at me differently? And it's like the whole utensil is getting clean. So why does it like you're not using my utensil either?
Oh, I get it.
That's what I'm getting at here. Because like how else like do you expect me to clean my fingers every single time? No, I'm eating this chicken wing, then taking a bite, then going back to eating like I'm not cleaning my fingers in between.
I've just never had this happen.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like and this utensil can be dirty on both ends.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing wrong with it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I do think there would be some judgment thrown across the room. That's all I gotta say. Like,
but why? Like it's getting cleaned, and that made me sort of understand like if you're at a restaurant, is it that big of a deal if both ends of this utensil are dirty? Like the whole thing's getting cleaned. Why does it matter? And then when you're done eating your meal, you can wash your hands and then you're clean. You know what I mean? You don't got to pick up the fork again.
No, I get it. But the question is, would there be judgment?
Dude, but I wonder if anyone else has like ever thought of this.
I don't think anyone has ever fucking thought of this ever.
Well, no, because in the past, the reason why I'm putting so much emphasis on this is because in the past, I would always clean my fingers in between using because I hated making the utensil dirty. But then yesterday, I was like, why does it matter if it's dirty? The whole thing's getting cleaned. Why does it matter if I clean my fingers in between and then?
I think it's good manners to clean your fingers and then use your utensils.
But why?
It's just fucking it's like saying why not fucking wipe your fucking mouth with your shirt because you're gonna wash your shirt at the end of the day anyway.
No, because the shirt it's there, it's with you. This utensil fork is only with me for a couple minutes while I'm eating this.
Yeah, but other people, like someone's gonna have to pick that up and put it in the dishwasher. That's what I think.
But they're cleaning it. That's their job. What do you?
I just think it's impolite. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's weird. I think it's impolite.
You think it's impolite to dirty a dish that a dishwasher is gonna clean?
The handle of it. I don't think there's like,
dude. But if it's the handle or not, it's the same idea.
I think the thing is, there is a way that you could have gone about it to not dirty it, and you were just too lazy to do so, so you ended up dirty.
I think it's okay. I think it's okay to dirty it.
I think in your own house, it's perfectly fine.
Dude, I think anywhere it's fine.
I would disagree. I just think it's messy and impolite, and there's not good manners.
I don't like okay, I get it. That's your opinion.
Like
I just don't see why
it can be done.
So I don't see why it's frowned upon.
Like in your own house.
No, dude, I'm saying in a restaurant too.
It's slobby. It's like, no, dude.
I don't know. Dude, I think that's a hot take. I think I
think it might be a hot take,
dude. But I think it's a hot take on the sense like, why does it matter? It's one of those. Why?
I just told you why. Manners.
Nah,
being polite.
Nah, because you're not shaking anyone's hand. Like if you shook someone's hand and you got a dirty hand.
I literally preferenced it as you're out in public. Therefore, you should be presenting yourself as clean and having good manners.
I don't know. I don't think it's any different than a napkin, though. You're dirtying a napkin.
with their napkins getting thrown away.
Not necessarily, dude. If it's a nice
Necessarily it
cloth
is.
napkin, that thing's getting washed in the dishwasher. Not the dishwasher, but like a
Yeah,
laundry.
yeah.
Dude, so it's no different.
I just think
No, think about that.
it's the
Most
manners behind
napkins
it.
that you use at a restaurant have been used by someone else.
I
Just like every single utensil in that restaurant. They're not getting new utensils every day.
just the standards. It's just like
I,
manners.
I don't see anything wrong with it. I see you're saying manners, but I'm waving the flag here and I'm saying manners don't go. I don't think manners apply in this situation. I think it's fine.
I think it does. I think it definitely does. Like I think it's just like the fact of cross contaminate. Like there is a way in which you don't have to cross contaminate the silverware with the dirty hands, and you chose to because you were too lazy to wipe your fingers off.
Yeah, because that's too much work. And if
That's
it's
exactly what I'm saying. That's
but,
exactly what I'm
and
saying.
if this utensil is already gonna get cleaned, the whole thing's getting cleaned regardless of if it's dirty.
You just don't like. It's very clear. You just don't care about being lazy.
Well, because in this sense, if I, as a customer at a restaurant, I would feel that this actually makes the experience way better.
And that's why you can do it, but you will be judged because it's a slob move.
Dude, you can call it a slob move. I would understand if it's like
being called.
I would understand if it's something that isn't gonna get cleaned. Like if you're dirtying a part of something that is not gonna get cleaned, then that's a slob.
But everything in the restaurant gets cleaned.
Exactly.
We just determined this.
Exactly. So like I don't think.
So
it matters.
what would you do it to then? The fucking floor?
No,
you said if you were doing it to something that wasn't gonna get cleaned, what would you be doing it? Everything on the table,
like a vase or something. Why would I be going from my chicken wings to grabbing a vase?
Exactly. Why would you be going from your fucking chicken wings to a fork?
A cup. I wouldn't do a cup because a cup you're gonna use again, but the utensil.
Fork you're not using again?
No,
you're never using it again.
No, you're not. Most likely, you're gonna be given another fork when a new dish comes out. You know what I mean? Or you can just ask for another fork.
But then someone has to take that fork and remove it while it's dirty. And
Nah,
you dirtied it.
Nah, because
but you could have wiped your hand off.
No, because they're not touching the fork. They're touching the plate that has the fork on it. And then they're putting it in the dishwasher. So like they're not touching it at all. Unless they gotta clean it. But the person that's cleaning it already has clean hands, so why does it matter? You know what I mean?
It's just
I don't know.
Just ain't right.
Nah, this is a good debate.
Just ain't right.
See, I'm glad you're on the other side though, because I think this is one of those things where it doesn't matter if you do it or if you don't. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I just think it's the appearance of it. I think it just looks sloppy. I'm not disagreeing that like it doesn't matter, but it looks sloppy.
Yeah, but that's like,
if I was a waiter and I came over and saw there was fucking barbecue sauce, your fork is covered in barbecue sauce. I'm like, what the fuck happened here?
No, but I'm saying normalize.
And then if normalize, so say you're the customer
and utensil,
you want sporks, like.
No, it's not even that.
You want a spork on one side and a knife on the other side?
No, I don't even want that. I'm saying dirty.
If I'm a waiter, I come over and see the plate and the fucking fork completely covered in barbecue sauce, and you look at me and said, I dropped it in the barbecue sauce. I'm like, it's good, bro. It's going to get washed. And then the second one is, didn't feel like wiping my hands off, G.
Nah, dude.
One of them looks worse than the other. It's just an appearance thing.
I think it's the same idea, dude. It's getting clean. It doesn't matter. This is a good debate, though. Sure. I want to hear what other people have to say.
I'd love to.
My other thing. I've got two more things. Okay. They're not as
hot,
cutthroat
not
as that.
Hot as that one,
dude. Even though that was a good take, in my opinion,
that was a take.
No, dude. Do you think I was filling up my car the other day? It was hot as balls, dude. Hot as balls.
It's hot today.
And I was sitting there for at least 5 minutes. I look over at the pump while it's filling up. Dude, we're at maybe like $7. Dude, I was like,
the pump's empty, bro. Pump is empty.
Dude, well, so I was like, maybe the pump's empty, but then I was thinking, it's hot out. I'm at a gas station. Is the gas station purposely fueling it slowly?
So you go in and get a bev.
Dude, and I went in and I got a bev because it was so hot.
Fucking worked. They scammed your
No,
ass.
but it got. I was like, do I really think that
I don't
it could have been going quicker, or do you think like?
I think it
dude,
was empty.
Nah, dude, low key, I feel like gas stations might be able to control that. If they can control the price, come on, why
They
can't
definitely
they
can control
rate?
the pressure, the flow rate, and the pressure.
That's what
I don't think they're doing that on purpose.
dude.
Because it happens at
Why not?
BJ's all the fucking time, and there's no convenience store at BJ's. Like the front door to the BJ's and the gas pumps are like almost a quarter mile away from each other. There's no way I'm getting from end to end, and that shit happens all the time, and it pisses me the fuck off because I'm just sitting there, and there's always a line for BJ's gas.
Okay, so maybe in that sense, but still, conspiracy theory wise,
It's valid. It's like you're making a very valid point. Do I think they're doing it?
like a Wawa
No.
per se. Come on.
Could they be doing it? Yes.
I mean, obviously they're not going to come out and flat out say,
No,
"Yeah,
they
you
would
know,
not.
we've been pumping your guys' gas slower, so,
So
you
that
buy
you
some
come
stuff."
in. Yeah.
Dude, but
Look, I think it would be a great marketing method.
I think it's big brained, and I definitely feel like people that they're actually doing it. Conspiracy theory. What do
When would they like?
you mean? When would they do it? They would just do it whenever they felt like it.
No, but like companies don't run like that. They don't just do it whenever the fuck they feel like it. Like it would be a scheduled thing.
I don't know.
Ask
Man.
your fucking friend that works at a goddamn Wawa
Why would he know the pump information or whatnot?
because he's intelligent.
Okay,
Like,
maybe, yeah,
'cause it would have to be controlled by somebody.
yeah.
Like corporate's not just
Yeah, no.
wiring in and being like, pump that shit slower right now. It's 92 over in Delaware. Pump that shit slow. And then people come in and complain, and it's like, yo, it's pumping slow. And they're like, I don't know what happened. We have full gas. Like, they're not just like it. Like someone would be doing it. Pump that shit slow right now, bro. I see that. They're getting a heat wave over in fucking
Get that
in
on
Maryland.
a shirt. Get that on a shirt.
like.
Pump that shit slower. I don't know why I find that so funny.
Like
that's like capitalism at its best.
literally, it is. Like that's a fucking scheme right there. We might be onto something.
Pump that
I'm gonna go to Wawa with this idea. You guys should when,
No,
when
dude,
the temperature's over 90 degrees, pump your gas
No,
50% slower
It's
so that
not
there's an increased
that
rate
far
for
off.
I'm not
It's basic like
I think it's a good idea.
consumerism and
I think
like
it's a good idea.
economic thing. Like majority of supermarket shelves, they're based on height. Like the stuff for kids is at the bottom because it's at their eyesight. Like it's all business tactics. Low key, I don't think it's that far off for
No,
them
you
to
step outside.
pump their gas slower.
If your car's cool, you step outside into hotness. You're like, ah, shit, I don't have anything. You look in your car, I don't have anything to drink.
Yeah.
I'm kind of parched right now.
Like,
You see the
it's going pretty slow.
It's going slow. I probably got time to run in and grab a bev.
Yeah,
If it was pumping fast,
you're like,
I'm like,
I don't need to go.
I'm like,
in."
nah, there's no reason. It'll
Yeah.
be done in a second. But
Exactly.
it's going slow. It's like, damn, this might take a minute.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. Do I think they're doing it on purpose? Probably not. Do I have any proof for that? No. But my proof would be that BJ's also does it, and they don't. But maybe that's just because they're always low on gas. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I-
like a double-edged sword. Maybe
I'll say.
sometimes it's low on gas. Maybe sometimes they're actually doing it.
Maybe they're strategic planning.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
And then my last question: why? I going back to the Gatorade that I got. I don't know if we actually talked about that on
Yeah,
podcast.
I don't know, pod.
But I was looking at the ingredients. You know, just
Never a good idea.
red 40.
Yeah.
What?
It's in everything.
No, but that is the question. Why do we put this stuff? Why do we put colors in stuff? Like, there is no nutritional benefit. Obviously, like, oh, you're adding it so there's color, but like, if everybody knows that there's no nutritional benefit, doesn't change the taste at all.
2 reasons.
Why don't we just put a red cap on it? And the red cap signifies it's the red one. You know what I mean?
2 reasons.
What?
1, marketing looks cooler to kids. 2, the same people that own the drink companies have stock in the pharmaceutical companies, so they want to poison us so that they have to get treatment for things like diabetes and cancer.
Dude, but it's just like literally it's such
America.
a simple
Corporate
solution.
America.
Literally, it's not needed in the drink. Just take
But
it out.
if they get rid of it, they lose money. So why would they do it?
Dude, but I don't think they lose money. At the end of the day, I
No,
don't
they
think.
do.
Nah, because if someone wants a red Gatorade, they're gonna just go and look for the one with the red cap. They're not. I mean, like, it might be a little bit more difficult.
No, but I'm
like,
saying, like, literally, they have contracts with pharmaceutical companies that say, I'll put this shit in there if you pay me so that you guys get more customers for this disease. Because Red 40 is literally known to cause diseases, chronic diseases that fucking kill people. But hey, sick people can't heal themselves, so they gotta go to someone.
dude, I hate it.
It's fucked.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
dude,
Don't
I
read the
hate it.
fucking cap.
No, dude,
It's fucked.
But it's so aggravating because it's such a simple solution.
Yeah.
I don't care if every single liquid looks clear.
Maybe we should elect some officials that care. Maybe we should. But instead, we're worried about fucking golf handicaps.
Dude, let me run for president. I'm gonna start slowing down the pumps.
You need another 14 years, buddy. Good luck. You gotta be 35. Good luck with that.
I know. But yeah, no, dude, I'll slow the pumps down.
Mr. B said he'd run.
Dude,
he tweeted it. He said, "Yo, lower the age cap, and I'm in for this election."
Lower the age cap.
It's crazy.
Sadly, I feel like having the age of 35 is not that bad of a law.
It's not. No.
I mean, granted, maybe you could be a little younger, like
maybe like
25. Yeah, but like still,
because the male brain stops maturing at like 25, so 30 is probably not a bad age. 35 is maybe a little old, but most people at 35 aren't well off enough to be able to run because you do have to have money. So like you kind of have, it's but
I got you. But yeah,
speaking of someone, wrapping up here. Yeah. Wrapping up. Speaking of someone that could run for president, Taylor Swift, in anticipation for her Era tour in the city of Gleschenkirch. It's in, I don't know,
Germany.
It's in Germany. Yep. They have changed the name of the town of Gleschenkirch to Swiftenkirch.
Are you butchering this?
Oh yeah, it's fucked. I have no idea how to pronounce that name. Gelsen, Glesen, Kirchen. Nope, no fucking clue.
Yeah,
but they changed the first part of it to Swift Kirk.
Bruh. Like what?
In a tribute to honor the pop culture icon staying in the city. I think she could actually win president. I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely think she could.
I don't think she could win, but she would definitely take votes.
She would get some fucking votes.
She would get some. Yeah.
She would get some votes. Mr. Beast with his 300 million fucking subscribers would also get some votes.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Do we think either of them would be better candidates than the two running right now? Yeah. I honestly think Mr. Beast might be onto something.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, I don't know how much political influence she has.
But I could get behind Mr. Beast. I mean,
I feel like you do good charity work.
Yeah. No, like he would actually take our tax money and use it for something.
He might, like building houses.
Yeah. Yeah.
He already does it with his stuff, so it's pretty. You know,
imagine he had the whole United States population income tax in his hands.
He might cook. Kid might cook.
You would let him cook. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up. Let us know what you think about the utensils.
Do you dirty the handle of your utensils? Drop it in the comments. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.